This is Alana's Artisanal YouTube cooking show. This is an Irish car bomb. That's not racist because I'm part Irish and I did not invent that. This is the inspiration for today's recipe. Happy St. Patty's. There we go. Holy crap. Okay, so today's recipe is Irish car bomb ice cream. We're going to make this custard in the microwave, and as you can see, I have 5 egg yolks, about half a cup of sugar. We're going to go easy on the sugar at first and sweeten it to taste as we see fit, because the Bailey's right here, which there's going to be about a cup going into this batch. I've got 3 cups of half and half. I am going to mix up the sugar and the egg yolks with a whisk, and what that's called in French is blanchir. The egg yolks are so dark and yellow right now, but they're going to lighten in color really shortly, and you'll see what I mean by that. So this is where you burn off some of the calories of the Irish car bomb ice cream. After this, we will start adding in the half and half and the Bailey's. It's important to sometimes scrape down the sides. But this is one of the sexier parts of the recipe. Yeah, so you see how it's lightened in color already? It's already noticeably a lighter yellow than it was. And you can't see the sugar crystals as well as you could. I'm going to beat it a little bit more until the sugar crystals are like... Because that's part of what you're doing, is the eggs and the sugar are becoming one. And once they become one, then you can add everything else. I'm calling that good. When the ribbon falls back on itself like this. That's the texture you're looking for. I didn't go to school to be a teacher. Alright, so I got half and half. I'm just trying to get everything off of this. After I dump in this half and half in this Bailey's, which is what I'm fixing to do, I'm going to switch to a rubber spatula to make sure I get everything off the bottom and the sides of the bowl. This is Bailey's, this is a cup. That was like 3 cups of half and half and 1 cup of Bailey's Irish cream. Half a cup of sugar. This is the amount of Guinness syrup I ended up with. This is an 8-ounce mason jar, so it's not very much liquid. It's going to go into this ice cream base over here to the left in front of the toaster. It may make the ice cream base a little bit looser. I'm also going to add about 2 ounces of whiskey to the whole mix, so I think I'm going to add a little bit of xanthan gum. If you don't have xanthan gum around your house, I suggest you get some. It's good stuff to have around. It thickens things and you don't have to heat them up. The good thing about using a glass vessel for this is that you can sort of look at the bottom and see if you got all the egg off. Okay, this is my Bailey's Irish cream ice cream base ready to go in the microwave. I've made sure that I looked at the bottom of the bowl for streaks of yellow. Okay, we are the first 2 minutes into the cooking of the custard. I've got my handy dandy spatula. So far, so good. We don't have any evidence of any curds forming. You don't want curds to form. You want to be sure you sweep the edges and the bottom of your bowl really well. And this foam probably won't be too big of an issue, and we can always skim it off at the end when we're done. 2 más minutos. Something cute. Alright, this is after the second 2-minute interval. It's getting hot. We're going to do the same thing that we did last time. We're going to do the same thing again next time. We're going to do 1 more minute this time. This is after that 1 minute. See what we're doing. We're definitely getting there. Okay, this is my custard for my ice cream base. And there's a couple of little chunks in it, which kind of happens in the microwave sometimes, but we're at a texture, I think, where we can say that if I drag my finger across this, it will hold a line. And I don't want to take it any further than that, so I'm going to strain this. Okay, now I'm just making sure that my ice cream base doesn't have any lumps. I got a really fine mesh strainer and big ass ladle. Okay, well, I should say this is my first time making this particular recipe, and it is effing delicious. And it was an idea I had several years ago, and I knew the moment I had the idea that it was going to be absolutely delicious and taste exactly like I knew it was going to taste when I had the idea. And it's sort of like when I had the idea for the taco carbonara that I did in the last video. I was like, I had the idea, I had never tasted it before, but I knew how it would taste and I knew what it was going to work. And so I'm like, and now I have the baby of the realization of my taste memory that I had not yet had. Alright, I've had my ice cream machine chilling for, 5 minutes or so, 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to turn it. It's on chill right now. Most modern machines probably don't have these settings. They probably just do it automatically, but I'm going to turn it to churn. Set the timer to 20. And I'm going to pour, as it's moving, my ice cream base. Packing is normal. Alright, and then we let it churn, big churn. 5 minutes into the churning process, we're starting to get a little viscosity and a little bit of crystal formation, and it's really cute. It's starting to get nice and thick and sticking to the side. Alright, this is about like 2/3 of the way through the ice cream freezing process. We're getting there. You can see the crystal formation becoming more pronounced, and so forth. Alright, we're going to make this green for St. Patrick's Day, so I've got a little bit of food coloring right here. I'm not going to measure it, I'm just going to put a little bit and see how it goes. See how long it takes it to incorporate fully. By the way, this is ice and gel food coloring. I got a craft supply store, like Michael's. Maybe a little more. That ought to do it. Yeah, be careful if you're doing this. There is a moving blade in there. There, that's green. We're getting really close. I think once this larger lump overtakes the littler lump, then we're officially going to be done churning the ice cream. That's it. We will now extract the ice cream. And we will put it in the freezer while we are waiting for our garnishes to be ready. Well, again, this is not pistachio ice cream. It looks a lot like pistachio ice cream because we made it green with food coloring. It is actually ice cream, and this is really, really worth making your house smell like cream. It's really good. Ooh! The trick is you want to do this kind of quickly, but it may not happen that way. You're going to stick this in the freezer as soon as you get everything scooped out. And be ready to make your sundae. Alright, so we have our festive green
even though this is a margarita glass, it's green at the base, so it's festive for St. Patrick's Day. It is, this vessel contains our bacon vessel. It's candied bacon, and it's like a little candied bacon cup, and it's really sweet. So here we have our magnificent Irish car bomb ice cream, and this really, really tastes like the drink. If you've ever downed an Irish car bomb, this encapsulates the experience in a creamy and delicious way. And if you think about things that you know are Irish, you think about Irish bacon. They have excellent smoked food traditions with bacon and salmon. You don't want to put salmon, I think, with ice cream. I think that's a little too far. But maybe not. And then you think of potatoes. And so here I have the potato tuiles that I made before in the microwave. These are microwave fried potato tuiles. Super sexy. I said sexy again. Ah, good grief. And it's this is Irish car bomb Sundae for St. Patrick's Day. And I am ready for a bite, and it's going to be delicious. This is Melvin. He's going to help me. He's from the Museum of Natural History in New York City. He's a very worldly crab. This is an Irish car bomb ice cream sundae with bacon. Try to get a bite with the bacon in. Oh yeah, I see it coming. It's kind of hard to get the bacon broken off, and another little piece of potato chip. Irish car bomb ice cream.